Welcome to X&Y Trading, where we blend 27 years of real-world market experience to help traders like you avoid costly mistakes and capitalize on high-probability setups. If you find this analysis valuable, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our daily forecasts. Disclaimer: trading involves risk. This content is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Let's dive into today's forecast for Euro USD on May 2nd, 2025. A high-impact day with both U.S. non-farm payrolls and Eurozone CPI releases in play. But first, let's quickly recap yesterday's performance. In yesterday's video, we provided insights on GBP USD, EUR, USD, NASDAQ, and gold. For those who watched, you would have learned that the day started bearish with gold. NASDAQ and GBP USD trending downwards, while AUD USD showed tentative signs of a potential bounce. Our advice was simple: adopt a wait-and-see approach until clearer cues emerged. Those who followed this strategy would have seen the market evolve throughout the day, as each asset showed a distinct pattern of price action and momentum. The day concluded with gold and NASDAQ experiencing a slight rebound, albeit remaining within their established downtrends. GBP USD held steady, consolidating its position before the weekend. And finally, AUD USD made a successful comeback, reclaiming its lost ground. So if you liked our clear and concise approach to daily trading, hit that like button. Now let's turn our attention to today's forecast for Euro USD. As of now, Euro is trading around 1.1317, rebounding slightly from a 2-week low of 1.1265. When looking at the lower time frames, we see a combination of bullish recovery, positive short-term volume, and favorable money flow, indicating support for further upside. However, when examining longer-term momentum, certain aspects suggest hesitation. On the 15-minute time frame, the CMF indicator currently stands at plus 0.10, signifying short-term buying pressure. But on the 1-hour time frame, the CMF remains negative at minus 0.045, hinting that larger players are yet to make significant commitments. The volume profile reveals an accumulation area around 1.1280, which aligns with a demand zone. To gain more insight, let's consult the RSI momentum. The 15-minute RSI is at 65.66. While momentum is robust, it's nearing the overbought level of 70. The 1-hour RSI is recovering at 55.14, reflecting an improving sentiment. Currently, the DXY index, which gauges the dollar's strength against a basket of major currencies, is hovering around a 2-week high. It's being bolstered by optimism regarding U.S. economic strength. But this positive sentiment could swiftly reverse if the upcoming NFP numbers disappoint. Speaking of NFP, let's delve into today's events. First on the agenda is the Eurozone CPI release. Although volatility is expected, its impact may be somewhat limited given the recent data and the prevailing market sentiment. The primary focus will be on the U.S. non-farm payrolls report, which holds the potential to significantly influence the market. So here's what we can expect. If the NFP data surpasses expectations, typically around 200K, this would signal a robust labor market and fuel optimism about the U.S. economy. In such a scenario, the dollar strengthens and acts as a safe haven currency. It's potentially causing your USD to drop towards our next support level at 1.1285. Conversely, if the NFP falls short of expectations, it would indicate a cooling economy and might lead to profit-taking in the dollar. This could result in a sharp rise in EUR USD, potentially breaking through our resistance level of 1.134. And targeting the next resistance at 1.1370. However, it's important to note that these initial moves can often reverse, so we need to monitor price action closely. Summarizing our trading plan for today, if price breaks out above 1.1340, with strong volume accompanied by a positive 1-hour CMF, we'll consider this a bullish breakout and initiate a buy trade. The first target will be 1.1355, and the second target 1.1375, with a stop loss below 1.1310. On the other hand, if price shows resistance at the 1.1335, 1.1340 level with weak volume or a falling CMF, We'll treat this as a rejection of the resistance and initiate a sell trade. The first target will be 1.1305 and the second target 1.1280 with a stop loss above 1.1345. Additionally, we'll monitor price action and volume for a buy the pullback opportunity. Remember to keep an eye on the DXY. A move above 100.00 suggests stronger dollar momentum, potentially impacting our buy trades. Quick reactions to the NFP data will be crucial as initial spikes often reverse. Confirm all entries with volume and flow, not just price. That's your trading plan from X&Y Trading. We'll be back with more insights tomorrow. If you have any questions or setups you're watching, feel free to comment. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to X&Y Trading and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest forecasts. Trade smart, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.